Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Playing some baseball. Yeah, if you have an understanding of what my title means, then you're pretty knowledgeable. But I'm not going to tell you if you don't know. All right, so we're off to Milwaukee, game 2, the end of May in the game. Today's game in real life would be this one. Alexa, what's the score in the Toronto Blue Jays game?
In American League.
They lost 4-2 on today's game in real life, but we're ahead. So we're doing this one. Don't forget to like and stuff.
Our guest.
Yeah, go thank you for liking. Much appreciated. And my one monitor's a little bit uneven. There.
You are our guest.
Stephanie, thank you for liking. Much appreciated as well. Play the game. Okay. And now we have to pick our pitcher.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here?
Caesar, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. Manoa today.
You are our guest.
And Nick, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Caesar, if you liked, thank you for that as well.
You are our guest.
Oh, there's the like. I was fast. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Let's get it started. Yeah. What'd you pick in the poll?
Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this
fun. There's already 2 different opinions in there. I would guess it's French fries for Stephanie. French fries with ketchup or something, probably. Or mayonnaise. Maybe you're a mayonnaise person. Some people like French fries with mayo. Oh, you voted for potato salad, eh? Some people picked French fries, so I was guessing the other way for you. So whoever else voted picked French fries. Be honest, I'm surprised. I thought you'd be more into French fries.
In the air, third base side of the mound. Manoa makes the grab, and there's one down.
Did I had salmon? Salmon's good for you. Fish.
Now it's Christian Yelich. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Did you have potato salad for supper? That'd be kind of weird timing, eh?
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had.
I didn't have potato salad or any variety of potato. Actually, I had orzo salad again though, which is like a pasta.
One down, base is empty.
Pasta with tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff in it.
The 0-2. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches.
Got to smoke these Milwaukee players because we don't want to lose our streak.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up
has a brother named Wilson.
better than he is.
He's the neighbor on Home Improvement, maybe. I hope there's lots of votes for today's poll because that'll make it exciting and interesting.
And the right-hander deals.
We need to find more people that love food, eh, for these polls, eh, Stephanie? People that enjoy food will have different opinions about everything, I'm sure. Coleslaw and macaroni and cheese. You know, you might like orzo salad if you try it sometime, I guess. You like the pastas? Not quite the same.
Out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw to first is in time. That ends the frame.
He stretched.
Half inning complete. We've got no score.
Yes, we do. We do.
Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Wade Miley.
He's had his ups and downs in his career.
I have to make some more video clips again. I ran out of vacation videos. I got to make edited clips, but I didn't have time to do that yet. Probably on the weekend. For the YouTube.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, man, that must have hit hard there. Or maybe there's a net. Oh, foul. Foul ball. Too early.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the two.
That's a good hit, but it's foul territory again.
Here's the 0-2.
Ah, right to him. What a bummer.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Nobody likes it when you hit it right to the guy, right?
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal.
Everybody likes the home runs.
Hit effort in yesterday's game. There's a strike.
Oh, I can't believe I missed it.
First pitch, it was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact though.
I was very early that time.
Knocks that one away, and
It was very early that time. Quit doing so early.
Foul ball still
early. The early bird, man. Oh, I swung and missed there. Probably early.
At the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Missed too early.
Up to the dish. Out towards left center.
That one's gonna get caught.
Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Wow, there we go.
Nothing doing for Toronto.
Oh, we got a three-way tie now.
From Rogers Center with no score.
Good. Thank you for voting, whoever voted. I can't see the results of who voted. I just see the what was voted for.
And now the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Guy's got a good average.
In the American League, Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
You are our guest.
Right-hander kicks deep.
Walter, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
Strike two. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boop. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Are you enjoying your season, Walter?
For the K. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes.
Or whatever you're playing in that game.
Same side thrower as the hitter.
I guess you may be playing different things other than franchise.
Willie Adames stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works.
No one Manoah is about that, eh?
On the outside corner, and that is strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count.
You're playing Dreamlight Valley on the Switch.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
What mode have you said you bought this game too, though?
Swings through that.
What mode have you been playing in the baseball?
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom half of inning number 2.
You are our guest.
Jake, thank you for liking.
Not only can he hit the cover,
Much appreciated.
he's got a great eye as well.
Now he steps out as
Time for a Springer Dinger now that Jake's here.
Miley back to work. He swings.
That's not a Springer Dinger.
Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter.
It's also not a Springer Dinger.
He speaks publicly and does so marvelously, and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association.
That is also not a Springer Dinger, although that if it was over a bit, it would have been.
George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
That's a grounder right to the guy, so that's not a Springer Dinger.
Over to first.
That was Springer Dinger for you. What was that first run, you know, and then it kind of opens up after that.
2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. This one blasted.
There we go. That one's out of here. Don't forget to vote in the poll if you can. Much appreciated if you do. And of course, like and stuff like that. Especially if you like home runs. All the liking at the beginning of the stream helps the algorithm and stuff, you know. Baked! I thought about putting baked on that as a choice. But then I put potato salad as in that spot. I figured baked potato was farther or closer than other things.
Right side, hard hit.
I had considered it though. Baked potatoes are good though.
You are our guest.
If you're thank you for liking, much appreciated.
2 out, space is empty.
Do you load up your baked potato with all the fixins?
Last night, he had 4 hits in that one.
Sour cream, onion, bacon bits, and all that stuff.
Here's a swing.
Oh, here's another one's gone. Off the pole.
Matt Chapman hits one out, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
It bounced back in though. I guess he knew it was gonna hit the pole and out. You're still in a bad mood. Well, I'm afraid, you know, if it's all about not having money for 2 weeks, it'll be 2 weeks for you to not be in a bad mood. Oh, that's a softie. You thought you'd stop in and say, hey. Well, this is certainly appreciated. Anytime anybody stops in and says, hey, it's always nice to
exclusively on the show.
be thought of, you know. stopped in and check out what's going on.
Which is a little sneaky because
You are
It's baseball
our guest.
today. Yod, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
For a strike.
A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're
Oh, I almost hit him in the knee there, eh?
And it's 0-2.
Hello, 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 hello. All right, we don't really need that instruction.
Kiermaier moving under it.
I want to get that
Away for the out.
that one where I hit it and then it freezes it, so I can ask everybody if they think it's going out or not.
Up now for Milwaukee. Tyrone.
Oh, look at that guy. He's got a 1.199 average.
It is third season.
It's below the Mendoza line or something like that.
And a good fastball to start him off.
Not the term.
Strike one. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
There we go.
You often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement.
What's your way of eating the potatoes, Yod? How do you like yours?
And that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
At the plate, Garrett Mitchell.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a no.
Mitchell.
I don't like potatoes choice, but
Former first-round pick in
you know, most people will tolerate one of those forms. I bet you Yod's he likes the potato chips, because I saw he had a couple of videos where he buying potato chips.
On the ground, right side. Guerrero, the toss to first. That's out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they're down 2-0.
Nobody likes potato chips so far, though. I thought somebody had voted for it.
Back now in Toronto. Now it's going to be Kevin Kiermaier. Miley measures 6 feet 2 inches.
Kevin.
20 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled
You
off.
played against the Cards? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag.
Alexa, when do the Toronto Blue Jays play the Cardinals?
Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit.
It was not 2022 was the last one.
All-star, a member of the 1000.
Alexa, when's the next game the Blue Jays play the Cardinals?
Hitting over 350 in his last 10. The 0-1.
Oh, here we go. Do you think that one is a home run, yes or no? You say yes if you think it's going out. Whit Merrifield hitting it. You can see the position of the ball. And is a good hit. Is that going to remain going out? Or do you think, no, it's going to stay in? I mean, if it stays in, it'll probably be 2 bases, I think. Goes out, will be all the bases. Jake's saying yes. So I'll give 10 seconds. Walter, he's saying yes. And so 10 seconds for anyone who wants to predict yes or no. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. All right, let's see.
And there's a rocket into
Oh, it's not even a double.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Excuse me. Fortunately, it was not a home run, but it was a good guess.
No bad days for him in the past month.
It felt a little low for me. That's why I was thinking that might be a double, but
Paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Good contact guy, good defender. Grounder.
oh, double play maybe.
Over to second for 1. Back to Voit. Double play.
What a bummer, man.
And no one left. On to inning number 4. Blue Jays 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Oh well, what can you do? Got 2 at least so far, so that's good. Better than nothing.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th.
Welcome back.
For the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Manoah back to
Put it right there.
ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Struck him out.
It's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That's that one whole play is the whole reason I keep the tutorial on. That, and if I take a break and play another game for a bit, then I won't forget how to play it. Guys, red zone everywhere.
Swings and misses at the initial offering.
Yeah, I don't think the Cardinals are on the Blue Jays schedule, are they? I think they're cross-conference, aren't they, Jake? Alexa, is Cardinals and Blue Jays in the same conference?
At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Yours answer that, Walter?
The Brewers hitless so far in the game.
I didn't say nothing.
The next offering misses. And a count 1 and 2.
Alexa, are the Cardinals and the Blue Jays in the same conference?
This team's taken for a ball all game long.
They are. Well, maybe they're going to play at some point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him.
With 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. It could become dangerous.
That hit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count.
Welcome back.
All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
You missed the out of the park or in the park thing.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
If you look up there, you can see a couple people said yes.
Milwaukee, they trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone.
All right, let's hit it with Bo.
If he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And first off,
Not quite. We're gonna hit it with Bo for Stephanie here.
Round pick 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense and watch.
That was good. He got his hit.
All he wants to do is win. A gamer goes hard and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
In there, that's a double.
Got a double.
Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping.
10 more games and he'll have the world record.
He's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
You are our guest.
Firedale, thank you for liking.
Runner at second, nobody out. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score, and they're up by 3.
There we go. Missing out. Canes versus Panther. What's the score right now?
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already home.
Come on, Vladdy.
Knocks it down.
Two, 3 minutes left in third. Oh, that's pretty close.
A great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Although, honestly, Canes versus Panthers would probably be the last game I'd watch. Oh, crap.
Could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2.
I like going a little whiffer on that and then give me a double play against.
Any further damage in this inning.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Trade for Miley and Cyrus and Bieber.
Good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and a run is in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's
there we go. We got another guy.
Down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it.
Boy, you should see how smoky it is here today. Holy crap.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
The
force gets him easily.
warnings are at the top. Or, you know, don't do a bunch of exercise outside because it's so smoky. You know, like minimize your time outside where we're in N95. You have to, you know.
The pitch. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes.
Bobrovsky made a crazy save.
Have a really good day out there on the mound.
We're getting all that Alberta smoke, but there's a bunch of fires in BC now too.
You are our guest.
Catherine, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
Oh, they didn't even.
Been a disappointing performance at the plate.
Been smoky. Where are the fires? For us, it's Alberta. There's a lot of fires. There's like 90-something fires in Alberta. Well, a lot of northern Alberta, but and then for BC, there's a bunch of fires in the northern BC, I think. Central Alberta had a bunch too.
Just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there.
Anytime there are fires in Canada, you get smoke.
I just think he was flat out frozen.
I don't know. Would it go that far though? There are probably fires in Ontario too. There's usually fires everywhere because there's lots of trees everywhere, you know.
Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's
Alberta's still quite a ways from you.
So you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit, and as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take.
Vulcan, Black Vulcan's town got evacuated there. I wonder if he's back yet.
First 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters.
Because some of them got I think some of his town got called back. I don't know if it was all of it.
Strikeouts, got to put a ball in play.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, he swings and misses.
Yeah, lots of northern Alberta, northern BC.
One down.
Goes that far every year. Canada fires. What makes down here? Smokey makes down here because we don't have a lot of major fires there. You had that one that California was on fire pretty badly that one time.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
I'm not saying that it doesn't go that far from Canada, because, you know, like Ontario's fairly close to you. It's just
Back here at the ballpark.
Alberta is quite a distance.
Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Kevin
Ronnie, thank you for becoming a follower. Welcome to the Starbase. You're all okay with that? Well, you should never hope for anybody getting, you know, their home burned down, whether you politically align with them or not.
Right side.
I mean, that sucks.
One up, one down.
There's the power chords for Ronnie.
And now it's going to be Whit Merrifield.
California brings a lot of money into your country, though.
Up the middle. Not in time.
The money they lose just on those writer strikes there is more GDP than some states. So, thank you for liking, Ronnie.
Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ever been to California? No, I'd like to sometime. I've only flown over it. Well, technically, I mean, when I went to New Orleans recently, I was in the LA airport for like 6 hours or something stupid.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Adrian Hauser. He pitched
Not there. Okay, how about here? That feels good.
Thank you for sharing the stream, Ronnie. Much appreciated.
So up next for Toronto.
Have you been to California?
That's a laser.
There we go. That's a nice spot, too.
Round second on his way to third.
Go to grab another base.
Third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couple of hits
Did you go to any exciting tourist stuff?
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got
All right, we got guys on second and third.
Great contact skills, one of the best contact hitters in the game.
That's a good spot for that.
Down the line. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Alcatraz, that'd be pretty cool.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Was it pretty cool? I'd like to see Alcatraz. Well, you know, as a visitor. I remember that movie, Escape from Alcatraz.
And it'll be George
Old movie.
to step to the plate. This one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Is it like the stuff like completely different than any kind of jails you've been to or prisons you've seen in your area? I don't know how many prisons you've had the opportunity to see, but I've only seen them in the movies. There we go. That one's out of here, I think. You shared this too, but it's not showing. Well, thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's weird how sometimes it doesn't pick stuff up, eh?
They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Yeah, sometimes people like and it doesn't show, but most time it does. Some same, some different. Just was crazy seeing the whole island. There's no prisoners there anymore, I don't think. I think they closed it many years ago, didn't they?
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. The other way.
Oh, I'm hitting to that spot there, and it's working out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that.
I think that'd be a pretty cool tour.
You know, hitters, they take so many many
you know,
losses,
like
it
seeing
just
different
looked
things
wrong
like
going
that,
to
you
the
know.
opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Matt Chapman.
You are our guest.
And that one hammered.
Emmett, thank you for liking, much appreciated.
Back some more. That one.
It's out of here.
Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His second home run.
Did it look like something that would be really hard to swim too? Because isn't it that whole Escape from Alcatraz thing about is that like, is it like cutting my voice off? Let's turn it down just a bit so it doesn't go in the high reds. Hopefully that wasn't cutting off my voice. And like, does it like look like it would be brutal to swim out of there?
And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Line drive.
That's a good spot.
And that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's
I'm flying. Oh, good.
With a 2-out double.
Just seeing it hitting at the top of the red there sometimes, and then it. I don't have a maximum though. I don't think.
And you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. That one ripped.
Long swim, I'll say that. Didn't touch the water, but could imagine it was freezing.
Pulls it in on the warning.
That was a killer inning for them. Holy cow.
In this inning, not once, but twice. It's now 10-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Luis Urias up now for the Brewers. Urias having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
All right, let's throw some strikes, man.
Back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Do you have any favorite jail movies? Wasn't Stir Crazy? Weren't they in jail for that one too? Richard Pryor.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He goes down looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings.
Honestly, if I ever got the chance, I would see Alcatraz again. I did like an audio tour, which was cool. Oh, really?
The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. And there's a foul ball.
I guess the most famous, that's just probably the second most famous prison, isn't it?
Back in 2000,
Guantanamo Bay is number 1. Harold and Kumar went to Guantanamo Bay.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Left field, Varsho moving under it, and it's caught for the out.
The center fielder, number 5.
2 out, space is empty. Garrett Mitchell.
So we're just
now for the Brewers.
slaughtering these guys right now.
His first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
There's the strike. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him.
Alcatraz is in San Francisco, right?
Confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one popped up. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And that's a 2-out double.
Now batting, the second baseman.
You'd say Alcatraz would be number 1, but you could see Guantanamo being number 1 as most famous.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the guy got a double and everything, eh?
Move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
Have to put him out.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I want them coming back. Did you get to go down that one famous street that was like, you know, where it kind of goes down a windy path? They even have that one in Watch Dogs. There's that nudist street too. Watch Dogs had a bit of a controversy because they had the ding dongs out and everything. They wound up patching it, so it was just topless after that. There's Watch Dogs 2 that did that.
Well, we go bottom 6, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Whit Merrifield. And a pitch. Ripped into right center. Base hit.
Did you ever get into Watch Dogs? There's the first Watch Dogs.
Next up for the Blue Jays.
I remember you could outrun the police by just getting into a boat because they didn't have any boats.
Strike one. Jung goes 6'1", 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
You've seen Watch Dogs as a video game
Bo Bichette next up
by
for the Blue Jays.
Ubisoft.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Let's steal.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do.
See, that's the thing, you know, when you're leading 10-0, you got to steal.
That's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
And the 0-1.
Oh, I didn't even need to steal.
And that is gone.
Just cracked it right out of here.
Bo Bichette blasts one out. His 21st of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Watch Dogs is that video game by Ubisoft. It was the hacking one, you know, you could hack the cars and you had to find different ways of sneaking in, and you could use hacking techniques, or you could use, you know, normal GTA style fighting. And then there was like a sequel, and then the third one, the big advertisement was you could be anybody, so you could recruit whoever you wanted.
This to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The batter.
And if you weren't too close, like if you say you infiltrated a construction yard with a construction worker, if you weren't too close to others, then they wouldn't pick up that you're an intruder.
Line drive, base hit.
Fun. I wonder why they haven't put out a Watch Dogs 4 yet. Ubisoft's been kind of struggling lately, though.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And here is Matt Chapman. Swung on, belted. That one back there.
I think he's going to catch that.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
What a bummer.
Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Manoah back to work. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Righty to the plate. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game.
Got him.
So far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
I think that's an achievement if you didn't have it before.
William Contreras, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Contreras checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker.
Good Daryl.
Strike 2.
My brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. If that's from anybody?
Swing.
At wall jump indicator. After the top arrow turns green.
And blasts one deep to left center. Kiermaier raging back towards the wall. Back some more. That one is gone.
Ah, they got a home run.
His second of the year, and they inch closer. It's 12-1.
When you're working with this
Better watch out. They might mount their comeback.
that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And it'll be Luke Voit to stand in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2. And the 0-2. And misses inside.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him swinging. He notches strikeout.
We got him.
150 this season.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out.
What's the score of that hockey game now?
Hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Adames now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Adames for the out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Hammered to center.
Out of here.
Out this one, way out of here. Gone. His 27th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 13-1.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Kiermaier now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one to first.
Ah, they got me.
Takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Whit Merrifield.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Merrifield on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
And here it comes. Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's...
I could have ran the guy to second, too.
Back-to-back base hits. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Bo Bichette now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fly ball.
Big old fly ball that time.
Moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
So a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Into center. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So
Bummer.
Runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Jays lead it 14-1. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. So here's the Brewers DH, Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Manoah into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Luis Urias up now for the Brewers.
Oh, green.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Next one misses. Ball 1. Next pitch is popped up. And makes the grab.
Got him.
And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning.
The empty, eh?
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And caught on the wall.
Oh, and they caught it.
Not quite enough behind that one.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Out there to center. Mitchell gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Down to third baseman, Matt Chapman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That to right. Taylor moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that.
All right.
And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
I guess Manoah's had 83 pitches.
Chad Green ready to go.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pitch. That clips the corner. Green, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
He's okay, I guess, eh?
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going
Money
to be real
spot.
tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first. Ball game.
We got him.
Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series.
BRB.
Another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
One more against Milwaukee at home. Then we're going against the New York Mets. Zach Pop still in the lineup. Wonder how long that guy's hurt for.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terrell. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One up, one down.
Good start. Good start. Oh, Guerrero Jr. won the May AL Player of the Month.
Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Gausman makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Gone in order are the Brewers.
All right, now it's my turn.
Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
For the Jays, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
There we go. That's all right.
Aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell brings it in, and there's one away.
Darn it.
Batting third. Not shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Merrifield on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
In the air, right field. Taylor moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's George Springer, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Ripped to short. Fires over to Voit. That takes
darn it.
Springer. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That misses off the outside edge. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
1-2 here. Good eye right there. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit.
Got him.
You know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have
Hello.
to get stuff down to the zone consistently.
Willie Adames stands in. And fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him. 2 gone.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt his pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
This to 3rd.
Nice.
And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Oh, Jansen's playing this game. All right, is that one out? Yes or no? So it's Danny Jansen hitting it. Looks like it's going up pretty good angle. So yes if you think it's going out. No if you don't think it's going out. I'll give you 10 seconds to say yes or no. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Catherine says it might be going out. So we'll see if you're right. 1-0.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that
It's out of there. Catherine's the good guesser.
Danny Jansen hits one out. His 28th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time.
Nailed it, eh?
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
All right, Brandon. Now that the floodgates have opened.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Get some hits in, eh?
That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I can see this streak going for a little while longer.
Now it's Matt Chapman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double. Belt is waved home. Cut off, throw to third. Tags the runner for 1.
Oh, crap.
There with a double.
I called him back because it looked like the one guy wasn't going to run.
Now it's Dalton Varsho with 6 hits in the series coming into this one.
What a rip. I'd like it if the independent lead runner would just go. Oh, after all that, too. Oh, it wasn't a hit.
Man at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Yelich should have it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now back, second baseman,
With Merrifield up to the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first.
Right, he just needs to drive a single now.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Luis Urias.
the third baseman, number 2.
Urias in his 5th season, 25 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And there's a strike.
Players from Mexico City to Baja, California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1.
Got him.
The pitch. To the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett.
2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody
Got him.
Milwaukee, they're still down. It's 2-0.
Well, their eyes are really wide open,
Back
eh?
here at Rogers Center, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Burns back to work. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. And it's strike 2. Comebacker to the mound.
He's on base.
And it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards left center. And
They got him.
And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Kiermaier on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line drive.
Now right to him.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All right, Vladdy. Oh, pop fly. Crap.
Territory. Voit makes the grab. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0.
Anyone eating food?
On to the 4th. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And he deals. This one popped up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number
Now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Yelich out on the play. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Now at the plate, William Contreras.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right side, Guerrero. He handles it himself. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0.
Close one here.
Back now in Toronto, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Danny Jansen. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow.
Out of here.
All muscle to center field. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-0.
Merrifield looks like he should be on Saturday Night Live or something. He has a look of a comedian from Saturday Night Live to me for some reason.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Bell. And he's already
I wonder what they mean by the batter's eye.
That one is absolutely belted.
Hello, John.
Way back there. And it is gone.
Out of here. Back-to-back jacks.
Brandon Belt goes deep. His 39th home run of the season.
Forget to vote in the poll, you guys. If you haven't voted, hit like and all that stuff.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really...
Can we do it 3 in a row?
Here's Matt Chapman. Doubled in his first AB. And that one hammered. That's carrying. And that ball is gone.
Back-to-back jacks.
Matt Chapman hits one out.
Hey, Scotty.
31st home run of the season.
New Tears of the Kingdom. You're enjoying it?
He's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Man, they're going to change the pitcher, I bet.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away.
Okay, don't get lost. Is it pretty big?
Good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2. That one clubbed out.
That's pretty solid.
Center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. That's it for Corbin Burns, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Very big map, eh? It's good. It gives you lots of stuff to do when you're playing it.
Tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one ripped, but foul.
I think it's pretty complimentary of that guy. They like Kevin.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high fly
That's
ball
not
out
good.
to center. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Now a screamer into
That looks
the
good.
outfield.
Oh, I caught it.
The grab, and that's the inning.
Got other side of the neck yesterday. Tasmanian devil tattoo. All right.
On to the top of the 5th we go.
That hurt on your neck?
Blue Jays 5 and the Brewers nothing.
Not too bad. Tasmanian devil is pretty cool.
Up now for Milwaukee, Luke Voigt. The right-hander back to work. And he grounds one back up the middle. Merrifield to first in time. And the lead off retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Definitely some areas are more tender than others, eh?
Execution.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. Now, fly ball to right center. Springer on the move. Makes the grab.
There we go. We got him.
And there are 2 down.
the batter, the designated hitter.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Got him.
In order are the Brewers. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Here's a pop. Here's some nachos or something.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's George Springer.
Nachos. Yesterday you bought Spyro Reunited.
In fact, played his college ball at UConn.
Nice.
First round pick by the Astros in 2011.
Spyro's a good series, eh?
Lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. 0-1 now. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All right, Guerrero.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well,
Almost
he's
hit the
really
pitcher.
slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings here and blasts one.
It's pretty solid, that one.
And that one is out of here.
You have that game on Nintendo Switch? Nice.
His third home run of the game. And they throw a pair.
Are you talking about Spyro or are you talking about this baseball game?
Home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now, Brandon
Spyro, oh, okay.
Mitchell gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman. Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Same spot the other guy got it, eh?
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive. And
Oh, it's
that's
out.
just foul.
Out of the area.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Ah,
Yeah,
that
that
inning's
should
out.
have it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Urias up now for the Brewers. Urias having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Gosman back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Snags it on the run. 1 away.
Number 15, Tyrone.
And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Slapped foul. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one.
Alexa, what's the hockey game score?
Impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Still tied, eh? Alexa, stop.
Got him swinging.
Don't care about the
Both are
OHL.
racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not
Wanted to know
walking anyone.
NHL.
I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So he's perfect through 6. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 7 and the Brewers nothing.
Whit, Kevin, and Bo coming up.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
And the right-hander back to work. In the air out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch.
Bo's 9 hits shy of the record.
Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 3.
That sounded pretty solid.
Lace to right center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now a relay to third.
I didn't make it.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. When you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
Pretty close, though.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Ah, he caught it.
The play, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
Guess I should have left Kiermaier on base.
Now it's the second baseman.
Second base or something.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Chapman racing, makes the catch.
Out of that time.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And that one fouled off. The Brewers.
You are our guest.
Man, thank you for liking the stream. Much appreciated.
Bounce to third.
Oh,
And
crap.
it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. No play. That's an infield single. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
And now here is William Contreras. Foul ball.
This guy got the home run on me before.
Yelich, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-2 now. That one just misses.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Same spot, too.
And at first, and Luke Voigt climbs in. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. not going their way. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, George Springer. The wide to kick the pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Ah, crap.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out to short.
No luck there either.
Adames the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 9, Danny Jensen.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Here's a rip to short.
Right to him. 1, 2, 3.
Third out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1.
8-2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. That one ripped. Springer going
Too far, too.
Back some more. Looking up. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I was getting close to home run.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
And the righty deals. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They continue to trail 7-0.
French fries or something.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell.
And here it comes. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Ah, crap. They got him.
Tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's already homered in this game. He swings it
Out of here.
to deep left field. That one's carrying. And out of here. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His 32nd of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Bush.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for
New pitcher.
numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here is Dalton Varsho. Ripped to right center.
That's out of here.
Want to leave the park. Out of here. That was a moonshot, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a superb.
Oh, I can't believe he caught that.
Great diving catch.
I think Bo's next.
The pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the
It'll be
dugout.
Bo's
Time
last
goes.
chance at extending his streak.
Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee. Tyrone
Oh,
Taylor.
I guess he won't be able to extend his streak.
The pitch.
Unless these guys get 9.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
9 hits.
0-1. Swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to
Just
pile
on
up.
70
His
pitches
confidence
now,
level
too. Not
has
very
got
many.
to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next pitch is popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Man, if he wouldn't have caught that, then I would have had 1 more shot with Bo.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Why doesn't... Oh, it does stay on there. Oh, Bassett's back. $57-0.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Brandon Bell making waves of the baseball world right now after homering in 8 straight games. A major league record shared by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's got a chance to match it today, Chris.
Well, Boog, runs like this pull people into baseball.
Oh, we got a new record to go for here.
Fans, because the excitement around every at bat that he has, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching to see if he can tie that record in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill, Jose Quintana.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
The designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
The wind and the pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Escobar takes it in for the out. And
Darn it.
The second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Right now, 3rd in the American League in RBIs. Ground ball left side could be 2. To second, that's 1. Over to Alonso.
Darn it.
Play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound in this one, Chris Bassett. What's the word on him?
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Drilled
Oh, no.
Field, way back there, and that is out of here.
That's not a good start.
Lindor sends it out. His 11th of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
I'm working from behind now.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Up the middle. Whips it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
the second baseman,
And now here's Jeff McNeil, 3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average.
3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average.
And now here's Jeff McNeil, 3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Foul ball there. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Here's Pete Alonso.
That's the ball.
First pitch just misses. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Swings and misses, and the count 1-1.
Quite the speech they had, eh? Interesting.
The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater.
All right, now we got to throw a heater out.
Thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. And here is Brandon Bell. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Brandon Bell, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Bell when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a pitch. Grounded to third. Could
Crap,
be 2.
double play.
McNeil. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bassett back to work. And ball 1. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Crap.
Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Oh man,
Together for him.
this game's rough.
But he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great.
First Bo's streak ends. Now I'm struggling.
How hard he hit it.
Here's Mark Canha. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
I work to strand this guy.
Out towards right center field. Kemp gliding as he moves to his left. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation.
No!
Something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the
Where's the other guy?
Fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get
Oh,
your
because
team
it's a
back in
sack
the
fly.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is popped up. Escobar out on the play. That's out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors.
All right, I got to start hitting it.
We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's gone. Hopefully.
Escobar going back on this one, and that one's gone.
Yeah.
And hits one out. His 33rd home
There, hopefully that opens the floodgates.
To the lead, it's 2-1.
Hopefully
Varsho will be inspired.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Tony Kemp.
Oh, we're missing Springer. A couple good hitters, too.
Ground ball right side. McNeil. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ruff on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it over the out. And the inning is over. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. Ruff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. 0-1.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Kirk puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about
you're back, welcome back.
Smile, he's also got some good.
I'm losing.
If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Quintana back to work.
All right, is that one going out? Yes or no? Espinal is the hitter. You have 10 seconds to say yes or no if you think it's going out. 10, 9, 8, 7. Stephanie thinks it's going out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see if you're right. Let's see.
Ripped to third and caught.
Oh, it was caught.
Can be cool, can it? I mean,
It wasn't going out though. It looked like if it got over him, it would have been an infield.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He hit into a double play his first time up. Smoked into left, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down.
Bo lost the streak last game. He was like 9 away from the record.
One gone, runner at first. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Yo, one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base.
There we go.
Away with runners at the corners.
Have a chance of getting somebody in here. Have to hit a signal.
Comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And he swings and misses. Offering. On the ground to third.
There we go. We got one in.
In comes the runner from third. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Matt Chapman. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. One runs in, and a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's
there we got the lead.
The game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Flied out to center in his first at bat. In the air, left field, Escobar under it, pulls it down. And
well, at least we got a couple.
So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets 2. Bottom 4, Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Varsho after it. 2 down.
Started going the wrong direction because I thought it was the other guy.
Instead of staying closed, if he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Beatty stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. ball evens the count.
Oh, geez, that bounced up and down.
Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mets go down quickly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tony Kemp. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
You guys tiny. You're back. Welcome back.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is.
They were leading me 2-0 for a while. I just came back.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Santiago Espinal.
He's going.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Smash to the left side. Toss to Alonso.
That would have been a
2 out.
double play if I wouldn't have stole that base.
Now batting, shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Rips one to right. Rough.
Ah, crap.
And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead at 3-2. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Mark Canha.
the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Ball one there. Out to short, Bichette. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. That one is upstairs. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for New York, Omar Narvaez. Caught looking his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. Nothing.
There we go. We got to get some padding here.
3-2. Back here at Citi Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Bell. Bell in his 13th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2009. What a stop! Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
What a rip.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Vladdy, a career batting average over 300, and he won a Gold Glove last season. The pitch.
That was decent. Too bad he caught it.
But right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. On a line out towards center. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Digging in, Matt Chapman.
Oh, they walked
For him last
Chapman.
Chance to drive in another run.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Oh, they're even changing pitchers.
This one, put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
Carlos Carrasco taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Carlos Carrasco.
So up next, Dalton Varsho.
Ah, crap, right to him.
him on the mound. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mets 2. Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. Ruff having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Here comes a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. And that's foul. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
It's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor, the next to hit. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. It's softly on the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That was pretty close.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder Tony.
Man, I could use Springer right now.
Keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate.
Finally got the guy to second here, eh?
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Guy's not very fast, eh? He's only 37 rating.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruff makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, I don't think I want to tag up with a guy that's that slow.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball at a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Espinal around second, headed for third. Espinal headed for the plate. Lindor with a relay home. Tag, not in time. He scores.
Yeah.
By 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, John Curtis.
Holy cow, they changed him fast.
Keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
John Curtis.
And at second with one away, Brandon Bell now at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
In the air.
It's out of here.
This is demolished. Way back and gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball.
You got a pretty good average, I think.
Great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Puts it in the air.
It's a fly ball.
Center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 7 and the Mets 2. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Bassett back to work. Bounce to the right. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
First offering misses the mark.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Righty to the plate. And fouled off. Two on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Now he steps off to reset. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground to the left. Bichette. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero moving under it and puts the squeeze on that.
My guy hesitated because I thought it was the other player.
The Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5.
And then I realized it, and then he doesn't want to run after that.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And he deals. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base.
Last time they intentionally walked him, and it worked.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting
No,
zone.
why would I have tomorrow off?
The well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Hammered.
Is there something going on tomorrow?
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The center fielder,
Is tomorrow Saturday?
Tony Kemp.
I have Saturday off.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Long weekend. It's Monday that's off, though.
number 15, designated hitter.
Isn't it? I'm going to wind up not going to work because he said it that I have tomorrow off, and then I'll get in trouble.
Forget it, guys. Double him up right here.
Oh,
In the air, foul off first. Alonso makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter number 5,
it is Monday, isn't it?
Santiago.
Now I'm gonna have to look.
At the plate, Santiago Espinal.
Yes. So I do have tomorrow off.
They get the force out.
Right on. I don't have to go to work.
Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're still on top 7-2.
Or do you mean yes? The Monday is the day.
Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Mark Canha.
The designated hitter, Mark.
Man, this game was tight. It was really hard for a while.
The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. Bassett still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
There's the strike. Is there a debate to be had?
Yes,
about
the
shutting
Monday.
down, maybe to
Oh,
preserve
okay.
some bullets given the score?
Absolutely.
Well, that's disappointing. You had me going. I thought it was Friday off.
A lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I think that he's thrown enough.
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets.
Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Chris Bassett, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
He's the least stingy out of all my pitchers this year, though.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Adam Simber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
452 days. Holy crap.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's a sideways thrower.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
I find these sideways throwers harder to hit.
It's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
In the air, right side. Bell moving in on this one. And he makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Robertson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Bo Bichette now at the plate.
Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Nimmo makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. There's a swing.
That's a pretty decent hit.
And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On a line, base hit. Belt is waved home. He'll score. It's 8-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard, Alejandro Kirk will hit next. And it finds its way through for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And it's fouled away. Robertson. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
There we go. It's out of here.
And
Oh, it's not out of here.
Cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Oh, 0-2 now. Hammers that one deep left field, and
That one's out of here. That's why they walked him the last time, I guess. Not last time, time for it.
Bops one out of here, and they tack on 3. It's 11-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now on the bump, Drew Smith. This is his third time out this year.
Number 40, Drew Smith.
One out, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That smash towards center. Nimmo right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. McNeil gets it to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Simber in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. That one missed. Simber is ready. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed. And you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lindor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
4 foul balls in a row.
The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Nimmo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays add another to their winning streak.
Phew!
Another win.
That was a tense battle.
To lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs.
Well, I'm going to bed. Thank you for being here. Whatever role you played today, those who shared and followed and liked and chatted and participated in the poll. Most recent chatters being Stephanie and Catherine and Sean and Scotty. If you haven't checked out my YouTube, link is in the video description. You can find past streams from many years ago still. As well as clips from vacations and clips of video games and stuff. If you're wondering about the poll, French fries got 50% of the vote. That was the winner. Mashed potatoes got 30%. Potato salad got 20%. And potato chips got 0%. There you go. I thought it would be a big runaway by French fries, but I was wrong. Anyway, thank you again for being here. Hopefully see you again soon.